We will, Lucretia. Thank you very much. I wonder, do you get up early in the morning? Do you turn your telly on? Well, you'll recognise Victoria, of course, because she's with me all week. Normally, she's the face of Good Morning Calendar. So, surely, Victoria, it's past your bedtime by now.
Absolutely. I'm more used to 6 o'clock in the morning than 6 o'clock in the evening. And tonight I'm doing the late news. I don't know how I'll stay awake.
I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do it. Well, as part of ITV's 70th birthday celebrations, I want to take you back to the 1970s to look at a Yorkshire television first. The very first ever breakfast TV show called Good Morning Calendar.
It was actually a bit of an experiment featuring local news, weather and travel. Sounds familiar? Let's take a look.
Well, good morning from Calendar on this historic day for us, bringing breakfast television to Britain. Well, with all this snow, ice and these freezing temperatures around, there could be a few traffic problems. So let's go over and talk to Inspector Peter Brafton at Wakefield.
So whatever happened to that young presenter? Well, I'm glad to say, delighted to say that Bob Warman joins us now from Birmingham. And Bob, you know, looking back at that old footage of that experiment, I mean, that was pioneering television.
Radio was the obvious way to pick up your news, but here was something really new. And as you saw, it's very, very basic. It was a case of news, weather, and maybe a bit of sport, road traffic reports and so on. And I do remember for those times that we had a telephone on the desk, and I was forever reaching for that telephone just to pad out things, because the telephone wasn't connected, by the way. I was getting all my instructions through an earpiece, but it was a way of appearing to be on the button, you know, right here with the news.
And I'm sure you're very proud to have played your part in that early experiment.
I was number one on the billing. There was a young man called Richard Whiteley there who went on to great things with Countdown and so on. But yeah, it was an interesting time. It was a very interesting time to be at Yorkshire Television, and you know, we're pioneering. We're doing something entirely new, something which nobody had done before in the UK. And as an experiment, well, it taught me one thing. It taught me that I'm not an early bird. It taught me that I didn't want to do breakfast television ever.
Well, now, today's weather. And today's weatherman is John Hunter. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Bob.
And just tell us a bit about your memories of being at Yorkshire Television, what it was like, you know, back in the 70s with all these programmes being made here on Kirkstall Road.
It was certainly a very busy place. I mean, it was a real centre of excellence there. You knew that you were amongst great programme makers and the Alan Wickers and all that sort of thing, all those sort of people. I mean, it was a great atmosphere. And as I've mentioned before, a great pioneering atmosphere.
You went off, of course, to become the face of regional ITV News in the Midlands and did that for many, many years. Looking back now, just how good a start was it working at Yorkshire TV to then take you on for the rest of your career?
Well, it was a great start. I had 3 wonderful years up in that part of the world. Gosh, I know they call it God's own country, and I can see why. I really loved it there.
You're looking well on it, and you know, I'm sure the viewers will be delighted to see you again on Calendar after all these years. It's brilliant. So thanks very much for sharing your memories with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks, Bob. Oh, great to catch up with Bob Warman a little bit earlier.
Brilliant
great
broadcaster.
Stuff. Yeah. Now then, I wonder what's coming up next. Hang on a minute. Is that Emily? Yeah. What have you got next? Something about Kevin Sinfield, Victoria.
Oh, is that right? I think we should move swiftly on then.
You better read it.
Lend me that next week when I'm on Earlies again, won't you? Former Leeds Rhinos and Great Britain Rugby League star and fundraising legend Kevin Sinfield is embarking on a